That lady was asking me about waterbeds. Who has waterbeds? I had to explain to her for 5 minutes that they don't make waterbeds anymore.
I know. I heard the conversation.
How?
You can hear everything in here.
Since when?
Always.
You mean you can hear me by the mattresses?
Yeah.
They absorb sound.
What?
Nothing.
You just said you thought they can absorb sound.
No, I didn't.
You're standing right in front of me. I just heard you say it.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
I was speaking metaphorically.
I don't think so.
What's your point?
The point is, I'd like to know if you think those mattresses absorb sound.
What if I do?
It's troubling.
What is this supposed to mean?
It means it's nuts.
We need music in here.
Why? 'Cause you don't like being heard?
And what if I don't?
You think I have nothing better to do than listen to you greet people with, "I bid you welcome"?
What's wrong with I bid you welcome?
This isn't the Renaissance Festival.
It's endearing.
It's not endearing. It's dated. And it's a distraction.
A distraction from what?
From those normal expectations people have when they come through that door.
Which are?
Simple greetings. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Not "I bid you welcome." It sounds out of place. So out of place that it doesn't come across as sincere. In fact, you sound like you're mocking them.
They don't act like they're being mocked.
That's because they're not paying attention. You see, they're here for a goodbye, not a good day. You get it?
Well, that's not what their faces say.
What do their faces say?
That they appreciate the extra effort I put into my greeting. That they have a good impression of myself and the store, and in turn, may be more amenable to a purchase.
You've asked them this.
I don't need to. I can see it in the reaction.
Which is?
A genuine, respectful smile.
No, they don't smile. And if they do, it's just a courtesy smile. They're just being polite.
You don't believe me?
No, I don't.
You want to bet?
What's the bet?
That the next person that comes in will smile when I say it.
No, that's absurd.
Why is it absurd?
Because there are other things involved.
Like what?
Look, a smile doesn't tell us anything. They might just be smiling because you're making them uncomfortable.
So then let's ask.
Ask who?
The customer. Straight from the horse's mouth. We'll say it's some sort of experiment or something. Something that benefits the store, like a survey.
You mean a focus group?
Okay.
Interesting.
We'll just ask a couple questions. No one will have a problem with that.
If presented properly.
Of course.
Sorry to bother you. Conducting sort of focus group on interaction with customers. What if I ask a couple questions?
I don't have a problem with that.
This isn't bad.
So it's a bet.
How much?
Lunch.
From where?
Anywhere. $20 limit.
Okay.
$10 limit.
Fine. $10.
Perfect. I'll ask the next customer that
Not so
comes in.
fast. It's not that simple.
What do you mean?
Well, if we're going to do this properly, we have to decide on the questions to be asked. We have to approach this by indirection. We can't just ask if your greeting is preferred to "good morning" or "how may I help you." We're trying to determine if it has any bearing on the probability of them making a purchase.
Okay.
Next, we have to decide how many people to ask. I'd say about 5.
5? 5 people?
Yeah, it's a focus group, and we want some diversity of opinion. We need a representative sample.
Sample of what?
Of our customer base. Millennials, middle-aged, men, women, black,
Way
white.
too complicated.
It's scientific.
It's nuts.
You are anti-science.
Science is a servant. I'm my own master. And I won't be part of this charade.
You are dispensable.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I'll deliver the line.
But it's my line.
Excuse me. Can somebody help me?
I bid you welcome.
Huh?
I bid you welcome.
Thank you.
I'd be happy to help you. But may I ask you a couple questions first?
That depends. About what?
Well, we're conducting a sort of focus group.
Will it take long?
No more than a minute.
Okay.
Great. Now, when you entered the store, do you remember how you were greeted?
How I was greeted?
What was said to you?
Of course I do.
So it made an impression.
It struck me as odd.
But did it please you?
Did it please me? No, not particularly. The only reason it stood out is because it was so out of place. It had this antiquated formality. I thought perhaps he was being facetious.
He wasn't, and I apologize if it came across that way. You see, what we're trying to do is construct a greeting that makes people feel comfortable, welcome.
Are you trying to make me feel more comfortable or more receptive to a sales pitch?
Well, of course we'd like you to be comfortable, and of course we'd hope to make a sale.
Well, I don't know if I feel more comfortable, but I do feel as though you're trying to manipulate me.
I can assure you, we're not.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to admit it.
I can assure you it's just a simple experiment. All we're trying to do is enhance your shopping experience.
Is this little experiment applied to everyone or just people of color?
Well, obviously everyone, you're not black.
Excuse me, you don't know me.
No, I don't.
Then don't assign an identity to me.
I can assure you,
Assurances mean nothing.
I'm sorry. I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm not sure what the problem is.
The problem is people like you and your attitudes.
Excuse me? I voted for Obama.
Yeah, probably out of guilt.